Alright, Khabib Nurmagomedov, the Russian Robe, is coming back saying that he's almost done with his rehabilitation. He said he will start training somewhere in the middle of June, and he has a planned return date of October. He said he needs a full 4 months for a training camp. He said he will, he does believe that he's 90% going to get an interim title fight against Tony Ferguson. He said there's no other contenders, there's nobody else, there's no other fight to make but myself and Tony Ferguson. He said nobody else is in mind. That's the fight that I would like to fight. Me personally, man, I'm just tired of I'm tired of it. I know the guys did they did an interview. They got what they got from him. Of course, that was a question, when are you gonna return? Who do you want to fight? I'm not mad at all of that, but I'm just kind of tired of hearing about the fighters that there's no true fight to book. Like GSP, you're talking about fighting in 4, 5, 6 months away. Khabib, you're talking about fighting 4, 5, 6 months away. It's just not interesting. It's just a fucking conversation. If I was Tony Ferguson, I would 100% stay active. He obviously tried to get the fight with Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz would not accept the fight. I don't think that Nate Diaz is actually scared. Nate Diaz just doesn't give a fuck about the belt. He's all about the money, 100%. Tony Ferguson said, money never made me soft. But then again, you never make the type of money that, you never make the type of money that Nate Diaz has made, man. It's the same thing as Luke Rockhold. He lost his belt, and he had to renegotiate his contract to get better money to fight Jacare, and then he did pull out of that fight. But my whole thing is, once you get that top tier money, man, you're not trying to go back down to fucking 80K or 40K and all that shit, man. You want to get guaranteed 200K. Tony Ferguson sat out because he wanted to make sure he was going to make at least $250,000, which was well deserved because he did get it. So with that being said, me personally, I will book a fucking fight. I would not guarantee a guy like Khabib a title shot, a guy that's not active, an interim title shot just because he's deciding to come back. Fuck no. Khabib needs to fight Edson Barboza. That's the fight to actually book. Khabib was talking about Tony Ferguson. It sounds good in theory. It sounded good last year. It didn't happen last year. I'm not interested in seeing a lead up to that fight again. I'm not interested in seeing a press conference, face-off, stare-downs. It just doesn't do it for me anymore. Tony Ferguson needs to move on with his career. Khabib Nurmagomedov needs to, he needs to move on with his career over. The shit has hit the fan and it's been done. I'm just not interested. I don't know what else to say. Man, fuck it. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.